So in this question, we're shown figure 1 here, which shows a sector AOB of a circle with centre O, and we can see that the radius of this circle, or this segment, is going to be 5 centimetres, and the angle AOB is going to be 40 degrees. So we're given the attempt of a student where they have attempted to find the area of the sector, and that is given to us in this box here. So just quickly, we can see that they have a formula to work out the area of the sector. They then substitute in their values and then come to a conclusion of 500 centimetres squared. So in part A of this question, we're asked to explain the error made by this student. So we can see the formula that they've used. They have used that A is going to be equal to 1 over 2 multiplied by r squared multiplied by theta. We know this is a valid formula, but it can only be used when our angle is in radians, but our angle is in degrees. So we'll just write that down. So this is valid for radians. So therefore it's used incorrectly in our case because we have degrees. And the student doesn't convert it to radians. And we know that the correct formula that we can use to work out the area of a sector of a circle is as follows. Going to be the angle in degrees divided by 360 multiplied by pi r squared, where we know that this part of the formula is converting our angle from degrees to radians. Now moving to part B of this question, we're asked to write out the correct solution. So we'll do that as follows. We'll have that the area of the sector is going to be equal to the angle, and we divide that by 360 and we multiply by pi r squared. We have that our angle is equal to 40 degrees and our radius is equal to 5 centimetres. So therefore, substituting all of this into our equation, we have 40 divided by 360 and we multiply that by pi and then by 5 squared. And then putting this into our calculator, we get that the area of the sector is going to be equal to 25 pi divided by 9, and this is approximately equal to 8.73 centimetres squared. So now we'll take a look and see where we gained our marks in this question. So part A, where we had to explain the error made by the student, is worth 1 mark. And we receive 1 mark for having 1 correct point of explanation as to why the student was wrong. And then for part B of the question, it was worth 2 marks. And we receive our first mark for substituting our values here into our correct formula. So this is where we receive our first mark. And then we receive our second mark for coming to the correct conclusion. So putting them into our calculator and then coming out that the area is equal to 8.73 centimetres squared, or 25 pi over 9. And either of these answers would have been acceptable.